Lie, I've been by your command. Frustrating through it is. I do not appreciate your characterizations of my reasonable request of frustrating. Nevertheless, I must admit, I have not heard any complaints about your behavior, for which I'm grateful. I know you and Brother Pierre are close. You must trust that if Pierre is innocent of the Baron's death, God will reveal as much to the Archdeacon. There is more at stake here than you understand, Andreas. What is at stake here exactly? The Abbey cannot legally be held at fault for Baron Rothvogel's death. It doesn't matter if the Abbey is at fault. A nobleman died on this premises. There are few extant double monstrosities with working scriptoriums any longer. They are costly to operate and the church doesn't approve of them. Baron Rothvogel was a friend of the Prince Bishop, and if the Prince Bishop were so inclined, he could order the Abbey closed and our community disbanded. A community of which you are not a member, so it's pretty precary you can't understand. No, we can't. I thought you were a clever man, Andreas. Your ignorance disappoints me. I don't wish to disappoint you, Father Gernot, but neither do I wish for an innocent man to die based on circumstances alone. Which is why I come with you with a request. And I believe there's something hidden in Brother Gerhard's grave. I'd like to dig it up. The brothers choose Gernot over Ferring. Trustworthy. Might not be either. What's there to do with the death of Baron Rothvogel? I'm not certain, but I have a hunch. Brother Pierre was found holding it. The Baron's stab wound was self-inflicted. He was killed by a blow to the head. How do you know this? I recall telling you to stay off Abbey grounds after the blood was discovered. It was evident enough that anyone gives Baron Rothvogel's body more than a cursory examination. Are you suggesting I didn't give the murder of Baron Rothvogel's... Wait, are you suggesting I didn't give the murder of Baron Rothvogel's my due attention? You seem to think I don't care who killed the Baron or whatever Pierre is the one who did it. I do. But I have a role to play here, and I can't be seen undermining the authority of the Archdeacon in stepping outside of it. Do you take me for a fool? I will not let you exhume Brother Gerhard's body on a hunch. Yeah, maybe. There's more bone, I'm sure he won't mind. Fail. He was a brother of this abbey and he shouldn't be left in peace. Yes, I would like to be now, and do not pester me about this again. Permission to dig denied. And I will ignore that. I will dig it up anyway. I know better than him. I know better than anyone in this damn place. I didn't dig up the grave and will know what it's up to. Lend me a hand. I don't think we need to do that. How do I bring forward evidence? Do I need to search for this? It doesn't say. I mean, he hasn't arrived yet, have he? I can't let you down there. Talking to Brother Piero before the Archdeacons arrives. Just for a few minutes. I really shouldn't. I need to talk to him. Oh, please. I'm sorry, I can't. I understand, I'm sorry. No, you're right, leave it alone. Yeah. There's a matter I need help with you, Volkbert. I suspect there's something hidden in Gerhard's grave. Do you think you can dig it up for me? Did you ask for the gear not? I want help, I don't think I should unless he says it's alright. Yeah, alright, I go talk to the abbot. It must be honest, Volkbert, the abbot express forbade me from disturbing Gerhard's grave. But I must ask you to do it regardless. Andreas, no, I could never. The abbot could kick me out of causing trouble. I will have no place to go. I will become like those men in the forest living all alone. No, I can't. I mean, I didn't mean to upset you. You're not mad at me? Not at all. Here, I will leave you at peace. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to do it. He's not the murderer. I don't think so. Sure, he have reason, but no. Or no, I mean, even the weapon is there. So someone could be framing her. There. Well, I don't know. I think we have found no one to eat with, so I'm just gonna head back here and head out here. We're gonna do that. I think we specifically have to find someone to eat with then. And it will not be someone in here. Unless... yeah, unless I can do that. Hold on. Ah, you. No. We cannot eat with him. I cannot go into the abbot's house. Hello, the Master Mauler. No. Have you ever seen a nice review? I only get sites like this in the cities, I expect. I can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no. Testing is full of them. Quite marvelous they are. I don't pay much mind to the writing on them, but as much as I can't read Latin myself. But you might enjoy giving them a look. If you do, it was something you have to tell me if they match the old legends. What legends? Well, when Father Matthias was abbot, he would let me borrow books from the abbot's library. I think I read through half of the library before Father Gernot became abbot. He and Father Thomas are strict about which book should be read now. Books should glorify God, they say, not discuss all pagan ways. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes. Oh, damn it, come on. I was just wondering if you wanted to eat dinner with me. Yeah, I will. Damn it. Yeah, we need to get back to them. I think I will have a dinner here. Maybe with Thomas. No. Rings to the shop. Can I fix something? See. Okay, until then. Old Otto. Well, I'm just gonna head home and eat here then. From the washing, the cooking, the mending, the tidying, loose matter if you can't count it all. Get to the wool. Sheba lambing already? So soon, I know. I don't think you notice. But who am I supposed to eat to this day? Yeah, sure. All right. Oh dear. Well, I have no one to eat with. Unless I can find Otto. Where is Otto, by the way? Okay, let's head into town. Andreas? Good day, Lucky. Do you have a moment to talk? Make it quick. I was wondering if I might break bread with you and Agnes. We never shared a meal. I don't see why not. Agnes would be glad to have you. Is it now good? That would be great. Looking tired, Agnes. Did the elves keep you up late? I don't mind. She needs support, and I'm happy to give it. Someone has to look after the women of this town, and Werner hardly cares to. What did happen to elves? You don't care for the doctor? She lost a child a few weeks back. She was overjoyed when she finally quickened, but her bleeding returned soon after. It's been difficult for her, but she has been through it before. She will make it through again. She is strong in her love of Christ and in love of her husband. She does dote on him, though. Leonhard hardly deserves it. Why is that? The miller is not a kind man, not to the peasant and not to his wife. Spreading rumors is not Christian behavior, Agnes. It's hardly a secret. The man has power in town. And he makes certain we all know it. Take it as a caution, Andreas. Don't get on the miller's bad side. Or what? Tassing's miller is noted. The best thing we can do for elves is to care for her as neighbors, like Christ tells us to. She isn't the only one in Tassing who struggles in her marriage. Even my Brigitta has her troubles. Brigitta Boyer, she is your only daughter? Our only living child, yes. God rest their souls. We should never have agreed to their marriage. She deserves better than Martin Bauer. She loves him, Lucky, and she had to marry sometime. What could we do? Found a man who isn't a useless shit. At least we got a wolf out of it. I'll make sure he grows up solid. He'll become a great stonemason. Just like his grandpa. Why would you do that? Why did you eat? Now you only have a piece of bread. Now, why don't you tell Andreas about your work at Abbey? You said you found something strange in the building. Strange? How? Ah, that. I was repairing a cracked wall down the crypt. The Abbey used to be a Roman fort, sorts, through spring hen. I bumped into a relief at the Virgin and the door slid open. It was the dumbest thing. I discovered the same thing, a fascinating architecture detail to be sure. I imagine that. Where did it lead? To the library of all places. Anyway, stuck my head up for a trapdoor and one of the nuns screamed. He didn't tell me that part. I felt bad for scaring them. He must have frightened Sister Luminata half to death. I probably should have knocked first. Never know what you find behind a closed door. Speak of work, I should get back to it. Still a lot of fixing after that storm. It was lovely having you, Andreas. Take care, Agnes. Lucky. Thank you for your hospitality. See you around the Abbey, I expect. Alright, now it is work time. Time to get back to... Yes, indeed, I'll say so. Now, the thing is this, that I think we should head over to the widow and help her. A cane cannot have made that indentation on the skull. She didn't do it. But she's old. And I consider the work's going to have to take a few hours, you know? Don't want to hear any whining. Oh, do you want me to help? Ready me or Lita? Lead the way. Follow me then. Been needing to collect some fire, but I haven't been able to muster the energy. Let's get some sticks then. No questions, good. So go on. Is this how slow you gather? Even I gather faster. I am not fit for any of this. But then again, I do have shorter legs than this. I don't need to look down like that. I can just pick them up. There are trees ultimate felling for the abbot. Break off. What's that? That branch there, the big one. You got that right, boy. Excellent. The forest belongs to all of us. Eat shit, you're not. That's all what I need for a while. Who's living up there? I can't use all these sticks, they're too big. You need to break them down for me. But come on, we certainly have the mane of a noblewoman. Sure, break the sticks, got it. What? I need the right side at a certain length. So break them. And forget the leftover scrap. Where should I break them? I know it when I see it. Now get snapping, boy. It's too short. Maybe a real man to help. Get a real man to help me. It's fine, okay. I might be short. Maybe you're more useful than you let on. Now come help me back at the house. Of course, lead on. What now? I have some mementos from running here. They're going crooked, and I can't reach. Could you hang them for me, Andreas? Easy enough. And please be careful with my picture. Some are very fragile. I would hate to lose them to your carelessness. Yeah, sure, I fixed this. Do we need to go the other way? Yes. There you go. That looks alright. Just one thing. Remove the cross. What? No, I won't. Are you sure about that? Don't you gains me, boy. Alright. Alright. If you're sure. Of course I'm sure. You've done what I asked so far. Why are you balking now? Just do it. I mean, for me to hang this note. Remember your husband, the pain he carried like Job. No, I found it in the bed that Roscoe died. I can barely read it. Writing is so fancy. Keep it if you want. Okay, these notes. They're all starting to make sense. It's not a murder. I don't think so. Someone in the village is reminding the people who had a grudge or an axe to bury, so to speak, with the noble to maybe push them over that edge to commit murder, I guess. But why? I don't know why. I got one last thing for you to do if you're willing. A legal document. I need you to read it. The words are too small for my old eyes and my reading's not so good. Nothing would delight me more, Athilia. Huh. Of that I have no doubt. Let me see here. Oh, it says, due to the reason that running Kemper, his lack of heirs to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, your property is forfeit to the church. That said, this is all very suspect. I did not complete my law degree, but I smell something rotten in this letter. There are questionable assertions in here. Do you have any documentation of Ranning's lease agreement with the Abbey? No, I never seen anything like that. I didn't think the lease was with Ranning. My family lived there for over 100 years. If that's true, it's quite unlikely the lease is with one of your father's ancestors, not Ranning. If that lease allows for partition of the land, you would have the ability to allow others to farm here in exchange for payment to you. But you and France Bao would never. They want this land for themselves. France. Maybe if you talk sweet to Ilpeter, you could convince Gerhardt to take... Wait, what? Maybe if you talk sweet to Ilpeter, you could convince the Gerhardt to take it on. There's always the Gerhardt, if not them. If not them, the Pfeffers or the other families near the mill. All my honey is turned into vinegar, boy. But maybe you're right about the family. I never had any problems with the gardeners. In any case, it's clear that the Abbey is not being truthful about the existing lease on this property. It seems to use Ranning's death as an opportunity to try to change the existing lease to someone more profitable. Yes, Ranning's death, that's all the fault of that monster Lawrence Rothvogel. If he were alive, I'd kill him myself. May he boil in hell for all eternity. Your hatred of the church. Did you know this would happen? Do you think I'm stupid? It was inevitable. I think it's time for you to tell me the version what happened to the Baron. Running my husband, he caught that Rothville devil riding through our property and told him rightly to leave. The Baron beat my Ranning for it. Beat him so sadly he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing pained him. Never could breathe deep so long as he lived, which wasn't long at all. Good God. That Baron was the worst of kind of man, careless and cruel. He knew he could beat my ranting and suffer the consequences, so he did. We were not even so low. We were not even so low as animals, Sam. We were furniture. And I knew after Rannick died, the church would try to take what little I had. This document only confirms it. All because of Lawrence Rothvogel. You know, that's a pretty compelling reason for you to keep me to say nothing. Since Rannick left, I'm just waiting to die. Why should I have to go on living when he's gone? He has not even been dead a year. I hoped I would follow him. I hoped I would follow him before the church came for what was left of our life. Inheritance laws are cruel to widows and childless. Do you know where you'll go? Yes, as the church likes it, doesn't matter, boy. The law will never change and nobody cares. You know, that's a pretty compelling reason for you to have killed him. You said yourself you do it yourself. So who's to say you haven't already? Finally, some honesty from you. This is the real purpose for your visit all along. I'm an old woman, Andreas. Even walking from my bed to the door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? Not that it matters. I'm sure I'll take the blame for it anyway. Just like I'm blamed for every running nose that's thrown a horseshoe around here. The people in this town can't wait for me to die, and the Abbey of Vultures hate me for my contempt to them. None of it matters. I don't care what happens to me anymore. Thank you for your help, boy. You're the only one who come calling me since Rantic passing, do you know? Now get out, I need to lie down. You old witch? Of course, I was glad to help. Damn, eating again. Let me see here. I need, let's see. What do I need to do with that document? Do I need to go to the Abbey? How do I save her home? Well, I need to... I don't know. I need... Did I grab... No, I didn't grab that. But I need to get up there. For you? No. Let's see here. We need to head over to... this way. No. This way. And over here, up here, and what now? Well, aren't they eating right now? So they all should be in here, not there. Here. He doesn't want to talk to us. Andreas? Yes, brother Matthew. How did you sleep last night? You look a little rough around the edges. I was fine actually, thank you though. The library is restricted to the sisters of the abbey without the express permission of the abbot. I know that. Do you and brother... Of course. God bless you, Andreas. Until later. Yeah, we are not going to be telling on them. I mean, these are trying times. They don't need that on their conscience. But I don't know really. I need to find... I don't know. Do I have a quest for that maybe? No. Was found dead in the chapter house. Where could he have died then? The dog wasn't very happy. Why? Lower Abbey. Can I go upstairs? I cannot. Yeah, I don't think I can find out where he died, really. I think he died in there because there are blood splattered on the wall. Yeah, that's just old Otto. Doesn't tell me anything what midwife, doctor, Our Lady of the Labyrinth. Investigate. Wait, oh, it can... Ah. It will tell me. Oh, I didn't know this. It can tell me where I can eat. Oh, I didn't know this would be so easy. That's so much better, really. Let me see, how can I... Forest. Can I go to the forest? Meadows? Mill? I cannot go that far, but I can go to the south farms. This looks like a bigger map, really. Ah. Charcoal burner. That is the one. There's a lot in here. Old salt mine, shrine. Could they have KB? No, I'm not sure if we could... Well, I should maybe go and take a look. But I want to save Ottilia's house. Abbot's renovation, firewood. The shrine. A carving of Saint Satya. Looks quite old. There's nothing here. Waterfall. Full of bugs. Old salt mine. Is that a grave? Yeah, I think we should just head over and... Oh, I don't know. Eat somewhere. Let's press M. Great. I would like to find where Martin lives. Werner. Could that be them? No, this is not them, right? I don't have any money anyway. Hi. Andrea, such a pleasure to see you and looking so handsome as always. Back for more of my rye? Very good, you know I can't stay away from your rye. I was passing by so I should say hello. Okay, not much to it. Ulrich. God bless you, Andreas. Do you have supper plans? Gret would like to have you at her table. That's very kind. I'll have to join you. Father Thomas will be joining us as well. Okay. Bless us, O Lord, and his gift, and these your gifts, which are about to receive from your bounty. For Christ, our Lord, Amen. Yeah. Thank you for joining us, Father Thomas. It's an honor to have you at our table. Please, Ulrich, there is no need to stand. There's no need to stand on ceremony, especially when Gret serves a rye. God bless you, Father. You're too kind. How has Peter been lately, Andreas? Bad mood, but nothing unusual for him. Most of the peasants are in a bad mood between the miller and the abbot's taxes. They're in a hard place. More than a few of the families are having difficulty paying their bills. But I can offer them credit. But I worry about the town's future when times are so hard for them. The gardeners are struggling to pay their tax to... No. It's Christian of you to extend them credit. Christian, yes, but what point does it put on our own finance at risk? Paul told us that we must value others more than ourselves. Between the abbot's tax and Lanehard's fees at the mill, they are struggling. If I can give them some relief, I must provide it joyfully. Say nothing. You have a kind heart, Ulrich, perhaps too kind, though I do love that about you. Should this really be your concern, Ulrich? If the peasants are unhappy with the taxes or the miller's fee, they can propose a change. Under Bavarian law, they would have no ground. It would amount a little more than a complaint with no legal weight. Well, I suppose that's true. Well, in any case, is the miller not entitled to a recompense for his labor? Is the abbot not entitled to tax as the rightful lord of the land? This is the way it has always been, will always be. Leonhard takes more than it is his share. His behavior is not Christ-like. And you will be the one to judge him, Ulrich, Alban? Will you judge the abbot as well? Alpine cheese. I'll take that. This is no matters to tease about. The peasants are suffering. The cause are plain to see. Your concerns are admirable, Ulrich, but take care in how you speak about this. May I suggest that you speak to him on the peasant's behalf? Don't make accusations, but share your concerns. I have not found him to be an unreasonable man. Well, with all respect, Father, I have been dealing with Leonhard Muller and his father for over 20 years. I know the character of the Muller men. Kindness and reason are not in their nature. God's love is within all of us, Ulrich, even Leonhard Muller. Andreas, don't you think Ulrich should try to reason with him? If past interactions have not yielded fruit, it is reasonable to assume there is a little point of further appeals along the same line. That's what I'm saying. Come now, we must always have hope for our fellow man. Have faith in Christ and love for Leonhard. Hope for him is more than I can muster at the moment, Father. Oh, did I mention that Sister Matilda came by today to buy bread for the sisters? No. She had a dark cloud over her. I think the Baron's death has upset many. She is probably worried about the future of the Abbey. Is the Abbey in danger? I had no idea. Have faith, Gret. The Abbey will endure as it always have. Sister Matilda seems so strong. I don't think I've ever seen her like this before. Say nothing. Well, that was an excellent meal, Gret. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home. Of course, Father. We're always honored to have you. As you say, I suppose. Well, I should get back to the counter with the Bayern ladies will be by for their bread soon. Thank you for your seat at your table. It was our pleasure. Now we're gonna sleep. Yes. What is this? Andreas Christ, there you are. Brother Vosa, what's the matter? His Archdeacon is come early, with an entire retinue in tow. He is questioning everyone who knew the Baron and Brother Priero. I already told him the little I know. He expects to speak with you tomorrow at Nones. He requested you specifically. He has been informed of my investigation then. It's no secret you've been poking about in town and the Abbey, sticking your nose in the rot. I hope you're praying that the born fruit of Piero's neck will meet the sword. I've done my best with the time I've had. I'm well aware of the stakes. If only I had a couple of more days. Whatever happens, Piero knows you've been working hard on his behalf, and he's grateful for it. Only Andreas... What is it? It's just, you know as well as I do, the Baron was not a good man. I'm not saying he deserved what he got. Just, you think hard about what you tell the Archdeacon, and who you tell him about. Do you understand? You're worried to tell the Archdeacon what I've heard of Sister Matilda. All I'm saying is, if in your searching you heard anything about her, I'd ask you to keep it to yourself. Do you mean Sister Matilda, but why would you? Are you sleeping with a good sister? How dare you ask me such a thing? And so what if I am? All I ask is that you keep it to yourself It's nothing to do with the Baron anyway. I'll do what I can to bring Masvidal from... No. I'm not making any promises. She's a killer. I wouldn't ask you to lie, Andreas. You wouldn't be Christian. Only consider who your words put at risk. I should return to Kaisro. The abbot will be having a fit right about now. Be well, Andreas, and pray for Piero's deliverance tonight. You should as well. Right. He has a point. If I will be pointing fingers, I can choose to overlook that she killed him and lie, but I don't have any strong proof really who else did it. But if I would have investigated more thoroughly, I could probably have framed someone that would have made a difference in the benefit of this town. What the hell? Andreas, when are you coming home? Dad, I'll be home soon. I just need to finish my commission for the Abbey. Yeah, good. I finished that masterpiece too. It's time for you to get on with your career. Yes, of course. Are you not going to quit the... You're not going to quit like you quit university, are you? No, of course not. Good. If it weren't for the work I did for the rector, you would never have the opportunity. I know that. Oh, it's you. Is that your wife? I only have a picture of you, though one my brother Daniel made. I really don't have any idea what you're like. Are you really that pretty? Is this your imagination of Daniel's portrait? I suppose both. Which do you think is a greater liar? His portrait or your imagination? My imagination is quite rich, you know. You will like that. Well, naturally. I'll see you soon, Andreas, for real, I mean. I suppose that's true. Until then. We're just having a dream. Welcome back, Andreas. It's been too long since you've graced this court with your presence. Apologies, Your Majesty, my mind has been preoccupied by the tragedy at the Kaiser Abbey. What manner of tragedy? The murder of a nobleman and a close friend of the Prince Bishop of Phrasing. That is not the Prince Bishop of Phrasing. My friend, Brother Piero, is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumption, my sons. In addition to having a motive and violence not being part of his character, he's not physically capable of the act. He is of limited strength, and he has a pulse in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It's inconceivable that he would have a strength or a soul to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconveniable shit happens on this hell of Earth, Andreas. It's just I don't believe he could have done it. There has to be a better explanation. So what do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know about other people who have had motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken this task upon yourself? I have to save Brother Piero's life. He has no one else to help him. Your love for and devotion to him speaks well of your character. A man who is humble before his elders honors also his gods. Of course you say that, old man. He's right though. If Andreas doesn't help him, no one will. Exactly, I understand why the brothers and sisters cannot act against the abbot. But I must do something. Why does that shit for brains abbot care about the death of a useless far like Lawrence Rothvogel anyway? You're being too hard on the abbot. Well, I can't disagree with your assessment on them. I didn't ask you to agree with me, but I can't think... But you can't think for yourself. You're no better than them asshole. In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Pierre's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possible final arbiter of Pierre's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason, honesty. Reason. When's the last time you met a man who was truly ruled by reason? Wisdom? Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. Authority. Despite your talent, you are merely an artist. He has been invested with the power. You have no authority. Yeah, that's true. Honesty. You must be honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept the truth. And the cost of honesty can be high. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, then what am I left with? Hope. Lies and truth. Above all, faith in providence. Well, what are you planning to tell the Archdeacon? There were other people in Kaisau and Tasing who had motives to kill the Baron. The widow Kemperin despised Lawrence for maiming her late husband. Maimed? How? The Baron beat him savagely following the argument about trespassing on the Kemper's farm. His injuries were so severe that he never truly healed. And neither a cane to walk. He died less than a year ago. Otelia is certain it's because of the wounds he received that day. Why did the two quarrel? My understanding is it was simply an argument about trespass that got out of hand. And now I suppose that she will lose their home. My apologies. His home. For what reason? Should an aged widow not live out the remaining days in peace? She should, but she won't. She didn't squeeze out any little Kempers for old Rennig, so away the house goes. Yes, because women must fight their own property. We exist only to sufferance of men. Well, we all must abide the same law. No, we don't. There is one law for your... Yeah, that is true. Men made a law, it's within their power to unmake it. You think these pricks are going to hand over the power and wealth they've hoarded you since the time of immemorial? No wonder your sex is so stunted. You don't have the balls to take what you're owed. No, Gerbain. Men and women are equal in most natures, but women are the weaker one. There poses a difficult question that Andreas must answer. How could a woman of Otelia's age overpower a wealthy man like the Baron? I wonder that myself. Have you found anything that she could have used to kill the Baron? Yes, her husband's cane. The head is missing, it seemed to have been broken off. Poetic. If killing the Baron was the cause. Are there any other suspects? Sister Matilda was badly beaten by the Baron for resisting his advances. She almost died. Why was the Baron not punished for it? It seemed the Baron was beyond the reach of justice at this time. Mother Cecilia sent Sister Matilda away to a hermitage to recover away from the rest of the nuns. How did you come to this understanding? Mother Cecilia told me that the Baron had harmed a nun during his last visit, but would not tell me more. I crept into the abbot's library after dark and investigated the nun's admittance records to learn the sister's name. Once I knew the name, I confronted Mother Cecilia again. No, once I knew the name, I confronted Mother Matilda, and she admitted what had happened. You risked a great deal by trespassing in the library. Right, Andreas might have seen the monks and the nuns, well, messing about. Scandalous behavior. Lawrence couldn't get his way with a nun, and he almost killed her for it. I wish I could have say it's surprising. Sister Matilda's motive is a powerful one, but by what means might she have killed the Baron? She may hit him with a shovel. I found a bloody shovel in the Covenant Garden. She claims she used to kill baby rabbits. A plausible weapons, to be sure. A shame we can't confirm whatever the blood on the two belongs to Lawrence. Are there any other suspects? Prior Ferenc feared the Baron would report his occult interest to the Inquisitors. How so? Prior Ferenc and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult texts. The Baron was pressuring the Prior into performing a ritual for him while he was visiting Casao. When Ferenc refused, the Baron threatened to turn him over to the Inquisition. How did you come by this knowledge? I found written evidence, a letter from Ferenc to the Baron in which he discussed all of these matters. It is a dangerous thing, a monk dabbling in the occult. His very soul could be in danger. Forget the soul, he could have been defrocked, excommunicated, or even killed, or for a little curiosity. Better to say stupid and ignorant. That's what I have to say. We are all aware. Is curiosity such an awful thing? No, but it was knowledge. But it was knowledge of nature, of good and evil that caused the fall of man. The seeds of some corrupting fruit may lie sleeping between the pages of many dangerous books. Prior Ferenc feared loss of his statue, of his status, his life, and even the god's grace. Men have killed for less. How might the Prior have accomplished the deed? I'm not certain. I haven't found anything that I think he could have used as a weapon. It will be a challenge to convince the Archdeacon that the Prior committed a murder at his foul. If you mean to suggest that Ferenc is a suspect, you must find a weapon to convince the Archdeacon. How do you suspect? I found no other suspects. I still think it is Matilda. Yes, you brought a word in mystery before this court, Andreas. I pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenge. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm prepared to meet today. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You will be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not tell him everything. What do you mean? She means you should only tell him only the people you don't mind dying. What? She means you should only tell him about people you don't mind dying. That's one way of putting it. There's a place for a noble lie. This is not one of them. Why, the Baron is dead. All of the people with a motive to kill him suffered, either directly or indirectly, from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whenever they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right, no point in throwing everyone's waist deep into shit here. Waist into the... I protest any attempt at deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. A little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I must. Until we meet again, Andreas, God be with you. And with you, Your Majesty. Right. Let's go. I cannot go to work. So where do I need to be? Chapter house. Unknowns. We are not there yet, right? Cemetery. Alright, so I need to get... I think I need to find the last evidence. That's gonna be confusing. I need to dig up the grave. I need to find Otto. Wherever can I find him? Richard, Uskalov, Smokey. No. Say afternoon, Andreas. I heard that Baron friend of yours was killed up at the Abbey. Yeah, my mentor, Brother Pierre, has been blamed for the crime. One of the elder brothers, isn't he? I met him while I was replacing the scriptorium roof. Seemed like an alright sword for a monk, sorry to hear it. Anyway, did you need something? Otherwise I got things to do. Do you have an... Do you think you could help me dig up a grave at the Abbey? Why? You think there's something in there that will prove the old brother's innocent, right? That's it, you're perceptive, Otto. I only listen when people talk. You should try it. Did you talk to the abbot about this mischief? Wouldn't want to get my grubby hands all over his stuff without his permission. Actually, he expressly forbade it. You still want me to do it? Sure, why not? It'll take a few hours though, especially if I'm digging alone. I'm ready to go. So, town carpenter, what's that like? So thin. Not unlike this here. Satisfying too. To make things with my hands, to feel the sun on my neck and sap under my fingers. And I haven't fallen off the roof yet, so all in all I can't complain.